Flatpaks have been a revelation on Linux since they were first released in 2015, giving us a new package format to play around with across most of the major Linux distros. With many of us working from home right now, we've decided to highlight some of the favourite Flatpaks for productivity. Hi, this is Phil from Make Tech Easier, and this is Best Productivity Flatpaks for Linux. Flatpaks and other universal package formats are becoming more popular, and for good reason. Flatpak in particular targets a wide variety of Linux distributions and makes setup quite simple for all of them. That means if I find a group of Flatpaks I really like, I can get them on Fedora, Solus, Endless OS, Mageia, Elementary OS, Gen 2 or Clear Linux among others. In honour of the incredible cross-distro nature of Flatpaks, this video will highlight the top 5 most useful productivity Flatpaks. Apostrophe, an elegant, distraction-free Markdown editor. Markdown is one of those tools that many in the open source community know how to use and many want to know how to use. One of the greatest ways to learn Markdown is through the open source note-taking app Joplin. They teach most of the basics, including headings, basic formatting of lists, line breaks, and link and image embeds. Apostrophe, however, is aimed at those who already know Markdown. It's a very simple interface, which is something I like. It really gets out of your way as advertised. Another thing I really like about Apostrophe as a Markdown editor is that it doesn't have a preview pane unless you specifically ask for it. As I've got more comfortable with Markdown, I've wanted to just write and then see what the rendered text looks like later. LibreOffice, a full office productivity suite. LibreOffice is a stalwart member of the Linux desktop community. As a go-to office suite, it answers the question of how will I work on my spreadsheets on Linux? It has quite a few useful tricks up its sleeve, but one of the greatest things to happen to LibreOffice was when it turned into a Flatpak. This allowed for fully featured, fully MS Office format compatible office suite on a huge variety of distros. Need we say more? Remimer, an easy-to-use remote desktop client. This is where productivity takes a more subjective turn. Remimer is for everybody out there managing multiple remote or virtual machines, and you want to have a very user-friendly remote desktop client. You can connect to multiple machines in all one window and in a simple tabbed view, take clean screenshots, grab keyboard input and redirect USB devices from the control panel. This is all huge for someone who commonly runs multiple virtual machines for testing and demonstration. Virtual machines usually involve QEMU KVM virtualization controlled by VIRSH from the terminal and a remote desktop client to view the output from the virtual machine's display server. Remimer makes it really easy for you to have both an Ubuntu and RHEL virtual machine running at the same time to test the same processes on the two different distros. You can also separate the two tabs, but switching back and forth is easy enough. Audacity, a powerful audio recorder and editor. For anyone who does any kind of audio work like me, Audacity is a must-have application. In fact, I'm recording on it right now. It has a ton of different plugins and features that make recording and editing podcasts, voiceovers, or music a total breeze. I would venture a guess that many of the most popular Linux and open source podcasts use Audacity as their audio processing program of choice. Before the team released the Audacity Flatpak, it was a challenge to get Audacity on Linux very easily. You could add a PPA to Ubuntu or Mint and build it from source. That's all fine and well, but it doesn't make for a great experience for entry-level users. The Flatpak alleviates that entirely and allows for a simple download from a software center. Firefox, the go-to open source web browser. Another long-standing member of the free and open source software community, Firefox is the standard by which many other open source browsers are held. Now with Mozilla releasing an official Firefox Flatpak, they've catapulted themselves into the hands of many Flatpak users. Fedora has had a Firefox Flatpak for some time, but now many distributions that are focusing on Flatpaks will be able to give their users a stable, confined, official version of Firefox to use and enjoy. You'll also be able to get the newest version of Firefox on something like CentOS, which uses an ESR of Firefox and does not get very many new Firefox features. A web browser is crucial to getting work done these days, whether you're doing research on a technical problem, sending an email through some kind of webmail provider, or just shopping on some e-commerce website. There are many people who can go multiple days opening nothing but a browser. This is especially true now with the advent of web interfaces for many different systems you'll administer. If you don't have a good web browser at your side, you'll be quite stuck. I hope you learned something about the new Flatpaks or discovered a new Flatpak you'd like to try. If this has piqued your interest in Flatpaks, make sure to learn how to get started with Flatpaks on Fedora and how to install Windows games on Linux with WinePak. Links in the description. Okay, as always, thanks for watching. That's all for now. See you next time.